Mavericks trade for Warriors Andrew Wiggins in blockbuster proposal. For die-hard NBA fans, the offseason is long. It feels like an eternity. Blissfully, it's almost over. Training camps will begin soon. Teams around the NBA are getting ready to begin the 2023-24 season. Some teams have an eye on the NBA championship. Others don't. Some teams will be content to simply make improvements. Even still, some teams will be actively chasing losses. With that in mind, some teams are all in. The Dallas Mavericks are one. Are the Golden State Warriors another? It's hard to say. The Warriors would surely like to be contending this season. With that said, this aging group needs to start thinking about the future. Clearing some cap space, and making room in the rotation for some younger players would make sense for the Warriors. Could they do so by trading Andrew Wiggins to the Mavericks? The trade proposal, of course, there are a lot of differences between these teams. The Warriors are on the back end of a dynasty. Meanwhile, the Mavericks are hoping to get theirs started. For what it's worth, they're off to a good start. What's the most important ingredient in a dynasty? A generational talent. The Mavericks have one. Luka Doncic is among the most talented playmakers that we've ever seen. Now, the Mavericks need to make sure that they've got the right group around their superstar. They've already got his co-star. The Mavericks traded for Kyrie Irving at last year's deadline. They kept him in free agency this summer. In many respects, it feels like everything is falling into place for Dallas. Does acquiring Wiggins help them continue trending upward? Why the Dallas Mavericks do the deal? Absolutely. This is a no-brainer for Dallas. Does losing an unprotected first-rounder hurt? Sure. Still, Dallas needs to be making an all-in-title push. They can't afford to hoard first-round picks. Instead, Dallas should be focused on putting a better roster together. They're lacking a strong 3-and-D wing at the moment. Hardaway Jr. is a great movement shooter, but he's an average defender at best. Green is a stout defender, but his shot comes and goes. On the other hand, Wiggins ticks both boxes. He's one of the best 3-and-D wings in the NBA. Meanwhile, that's not all Wiggins can do. He can create his own shot when needed. With Doncic and Irving in the backcourt, Wiggins could be a third option for this team. Should the Warriors send him to Dallas? Why the Golden State Warriors do the deal? The Warriors have Wiggins on a long-term deal. It's not an unreasonable one, either. His deal is generous, but it's roughly market value. In a vacuum, it's fine. With that said, the Warriors are lacking financial flexibility. Moving off of Wiggins' deal would make some sense.